Hey guys, welcome back to Paper Mario. In the last part, I don't remember what we did. We took a little break between recording, and
Soundtrack dissonance.
Oh no, this is just Peach's theme song.
Oh, no one cares about this dumb bimbo.
Well, she actually contributes and stuff.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does. She tells us where we need to find our MacGuffins.
The only time she's ever useful is in Mario RPG.
Well, she tells us where to find our MacGuffins. That's something.
There's only 7 locations in this world in this particular time.
Yeah, but if we decided to go to the ice level first, we'd get our ass kicked.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess that is kind of a decent point. Yes, you are right.
7 MacGuffin. 7 accessible worlds. I wonder where they could be.
Behind that fridge? Oh no, we already checked back there. I'm stumped.
One of them might be in this apple pie I'm eating right now. Yummy.
Actually, thinking about it, what is their plan? They're just like, oh, look at how miserable they're down there.
That's what I was saying. What is it?
Let's Family Feud on.
They don't have a plan.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, okay, they couldn't get the princess. Now what?
Well, I guess they just didn't think that far. Oh, hi, Twink.
Master Luma.
So, yeah. He's here. Later on we'll actually start doing things with Peach, but for the time being she's just giving him a plot icon so that we can do action commands. Finally.
Twink is only 2 letters away from Twinkie, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
I've never had a Twinkie before.
What?
Never once.
No.
You haven't lived.
Get
We
the
bought Devil
fuck
Dogs instead.
out
Try
now.
Clement, if you're watching, and if we ever meet up in real life, you are bringing a box of Twinkies with you.
Why? They still sell them in Canada?
Yes.
Well, then why'd they
Who's the
stop?
manufacturer?
Someone else, I think. I forget.
It's
Well, then
not
they're
Hostess,
Canadian
get the
Twinkies. They're
fuck
not
out.
even the real things.
That'll be close enough.
Never had a Twinkie?
No, we always got Devil Dogs instead.
Oh,
No.
Devil Dogs don't even compare.
What about ding dongs?
Nope.
Ring dings?
Ring
Nope.
dings? You haven't lived.
Sure,
That's
I
a
have.
lucky star. But where's the cream filling?
Can you also possibly lift me down because you can fly and all that?
No.
Stuff
Why
yourself
not?
inside Mario's
There's,
hat.
his,
Ain't the magic spin attack.
Wait a second, Pete, you yourself can hover. Just jump all the way down and then press the jump button right before you hit the ground and you'll fly.
Hell, Mario established earlier that he could survive falls from this height after getting beaten up by Bowser and after taking a lightning bolt to the ass.
Yeah, and
Just
even
jump
so, Bowser leaves the window unlocked.
Just jump out.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking jump.
Doesn't Peach have an umbrella too? She could perish.
Not yet. We unlock that later on in the game, though.
Oh.
What?
Huh. Oh, wait. I thought he was gonna mistake
Oh,
Mario.
sorry. I hope I didn't cause a concussion. I'm so sorry.
Already can't read.
Shut up and get inside my hat.
I don't think it was all that bad. Except for the brain damage.
Just the brain damage.
Nah, my brain was dead by the time you hit it anyway. It's all good.
Do you know about time hits?
Why does everybody keep asking me that?
So anyway,
Even though they're called action commands, no one's ever going to call them that. We're all going to call them timed hits.
I call them action commands, but that's mostly just because I played this one first.
They're called timed hits.
Don't they refer to them as action commands in Mario and Luigi too?
Yes, but they're timed hits.
Oh, so
Never.
at least one of Bowser's servants has a brain in its head.
What? I'll get a pay raise. So anyway, this is supposed to be the boss fight, but really, even if you don't use action commands, you shouldn't really have that much of a problem with them anyway.
I'm gonna boop you in the head.
Boop. PlayStation attack!
It hurts.
Jesus. It is. That's hilarious.
So, action commands are pretty standard. If you press the A right before jumping on someone, you'll do 2 jumps. And if that one is a little bit trickier than the hammer one. You just have to hold back the control stick and let it go.
Does it cost anything, or is it just a trigger? Oh, so it's like a gunblade trigger. Okay.
It's timed hits.
Yeah.
It's the move that you use causes flower points, not the action command itself.
Yeah.
Though if you suck at action commands, some of the special moves are pretty much pointless. Not that any of them are too ridiculous to do. Well, actually, some of the...
I'm alright, don't worry about me, so she says. I have a whole dresser full of board games whenever this happens.
And also she has the company of that thing.
In fact, I think Bowser set up a rec room in his castle for every time I go over there.
So is this star thing going to be our letter deliverer person?
Essentially.
Pretty much, yes. He tells us where our MacGuffins are. Most of the time. We have to figure out where the Cooper brothers are ourselves. Not like that's hard.
Merlon. As opposed to Merlin.
Oh, I've always pronounced it Merlin, but I guess Merlon probably would be.
It's pronounced Merlon.
Well, I'm gonna call him Merlin. Fuck that shit.
But that's just wrong. There's no I at the end.
I've called it that my entire life. You want me to change that now?
And apparently you piss people off because it's not pronounced groundin, it's groundin.
Wow. That Jawa has...
Come on.
That Jawa has a magnificent
say ground
mustache.
on?
I am envious.
I wonder how the mechanics of making that roof spin would work.
It's on a track of ball bearings.
And if you look at the roof here, it's not spinning at all now.
There is no roof, it's just black.
There is no roof, there is only Zool.
Before I tell you about what's actually important, it's time for a very long exposition story. / running gag. Blah, 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 plot.
What is that supposed to be, that right there in front of his beard?
I think it's like a collapsed first cloak.
Like a
it's shaped
pacifier.
like a star point, just if you were curious. Blah, blah, blah.
Plot, plot. Running gag throughout the Paper Mario series, Mario falls asleep a lot.
Well, during, like, random tangents that go on forever.
Yep.
And that about sums up Ultra Ellipses 4, the Ellipsianing.
Written by Squall Leonhardt. It's his magnum opus, really.
Soon to be turned into the hit motion film.
Squall Leonhardt. Squall Harder. This is the fortune teller where you go for plot hints. I used him a lot my first playthrough.
Well, he's useful the first time.
Though actually, the very beginning of the game was a part where I got stuck for a really long time. Because at this point right here, you're supposed to talk to the Cooper brothers again. They'll say, "You shall not pass," and then you're sort of like, and then they make a note saying, "Don't talk to Merlon. Seriously, don't do that. That's bad." Meaning, you got to talk to Merlon. But for some reason, I never got the idea to, you're supposed to get the idea to walk behind Merlin's desk and talk to him directly, and I never got that idea the first time I played the game.
What's the point of the spin attack?
It just makes you go faster.
Yeah, it just makes you... You can get badges that let you, like, dizzy enemies if you ram into them with the spin attack, but it's kind of a waste of time, so it's just a method of running faster.
Well, the dizzy is basically like Pokemon's confusion. It really rarely helps for you.
Yeah. Status effects are really sort of a waste of time, so I never really bother with them in this game.
Especially in Paper Mario, where you're better off just killing them faster.
Well, that's a problem with a lot of RPGs, actually. Status effects don't seem to really be worth using.
Well, I can sort of understand it in this game, since it's really supposed to be sort of a simple RPG anyway.
Yeah.
But, like, games where they expect you to be a little bit more involved, I do sort of have a problem with it.
It's either the status effects are useful, but never work, Shin Megami Tensei, or the status effects are useless, but have a decent probability of working, but since useless plus decent isn't worth shit, you never use them.
Are there there's no stylish points in this.
No,
No, there's not.
that was added in 1,000 Year Door.
Which
Yeah,
I think does a lot to make the combat a little bit more engaging. Because there's, for one, you're pressing buttons a little bit more, which just naturally more engaging. And on top of that, it's just another thing to think about whenever you're in battle. As opposed to just jump, jump, slide, slide, or jump, jump, hammer, hammer.
Yeah.
These we're doing the dojo fights right now. These don't really accomplish anything, but they're the
Clearly.
closest thing. They're the closest thing to a super boss this game has, so I figured I might as well. We can. I
No
think
pit of 100 trials here.
no pit of. To be honest, I've never beaten the pit of 100 trials.
Oh,
And-
I've
I don't
and
see
beat,
the point of
No.
beating the Pit of 100 Trials.
at least
You
I've
get a
beaten.
pretty shitty badge at the end of the game.
At least I've beaten Culex.
I have too.
I don't think I got that far when I played Mario RPG. I put it down around.
Oh, you
I
gotta
only did it because of the Final Fantasy IV
before
music.
Yeah.
Why that track though? Why'd they pick that?
Because that song's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I know, but it's out of place.
6 and 6 wasn't out yet.
Yeah. No, wait.
Was
Mario
it?
RPG came out in
95.
96.
96. Yeah, Final Fantasy 6 came out in 94.
Oh, huh. My bad then.
And they used that theme because 4's boss battle music is better.
Yeah.
I guess it sort of matches the sound font they already had a little bit better too.
Why are we going all the way back to Merlon? It's obvious that the evil-looking toads are evil.
Yeah, well, we can't do anything about it yet.
Ugh.
So
See,
this is
Mario doesn't want to take the jump initially because that could be racial profiling.
Ah.
this is what tripped me up the first time I played the game. I didn't know that you had to go behind the counter and talk to him like this in order to get him to do something. So I just sort of grinded Goombas and tried to get strong enough to beat the master. And I did actually manage to do it, but then I realized that he had a second form, and I was just like, fuck. Me getting stuck was part of the reason why I had 99 hours on my save file the first time I played through the game. We're just normal toads. It's because we're black, isn't it? Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, God. They were using the transformation jutsu all along.
Holy shit, can I do that?
Yeah, why doesn't he help? Why can't he be our party member?
What is it with ninjas being able to transform into things?
Camouflage? I don't know.
That's not camouflage,
Still
that's just a
best.
disguise.
Still better ninjas than Naruto.
Even though I think that the yellow one probably wouldn't blend in with anything.
Still better than
blend-
bright orange.
He'd blend in with bright sunlight. Shut up.
He'd blend in the desert.
True.
Yes?
Actually, yes.
Still a better ninja. Still a better ninja than Naruto.